Okay, this is it. This is the morning I leave. It's 5:30 right now. Been up for like an hour or so. But look, this is where I slept last night because I have no bed. But this is it. This is actually happening. It's actually happening. Like, what? So, I should probably get stuff moving, huh? Currently out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I had to take a pit stop out here because it is beautiful. The sun's out and you probably can't see anything like I can. My camera's not picking it up and I'm really upset. But I'm in the desert right now. I just had to pull over. It's not because there's nothing out here. And I've been here once before and I loved it. So cool. I'm now officially in Arizona. Wait, where am I? Arizona? Yeah, I'm in Arizona. I'm officially in Arizona. I can't see what's in the viewfinder because I am not looking at my camera because I am a safe driver, so I have no idea what you guys are looking at right now. I also found out I was pronouncing Tucson, Arizona, Tuscan, because that's how it's spelled. I did not know I was going to Tucson. I thought I was going to a different city called Tuscan. I'm so bad at traveling. I was gonna film like coming in and stuff like that, but I'm so tired. But I rested a little bit and I'm gonna go get something to eat, explore these grounds. I didn't realize this was an actual resort. Like, it's an actual resort. It's not just a hotel. And so I'm gonna explore a little bit, get some food in my belly, and take care of this wild mane of hair that won't stop. It won't stop. But this is a beautiful, beautiful place. And I'll be discreet about my filming because I don't really like filming in public that much. Especially at nice places like this, it looks a little tacky. But I'll show you around, okay? Oh, this light's terrible. Ah, that's better. Hey. I actually slept really well last night, which is really weird. I don't usually sleep well when I sleep in a new place, first off. But I just conked out. I was exhausted. I fell asleep like at 7 o'clock. And now we're gonna change time zones where we drive next. So I am going to be a little bit car lagged. Is that a thing? I don't know. By 2 hours, so it's not that bad. But we're off to a little bit of a late start today, and I forgot about the 2 hours. So we're like 4 hours late right now to get to the new place. There's no rush, but I did want to maybe explore a little bit in the new town we're going to. And it looks like we won't be able to, which is a little unfortunate. Hopefully I can find something that's open a little bit later, because there's a bunch of like art museums. You'll see when we get there. But there's a bunch of art museums I wanted to visit, so hopefully they're open later. I should probably check, huh? That's what Google's for. And my hair. My least favorite part about traveling is taking care of my hair. It is the worst thing because I don't have my product with me. I don't have all my space, and I'm sleeping. It's okay. It'll be fine. No one's here to see me except you, and I don't think you really care. I care though, for me, not for you. Hey, let's go. We have an 8-hour drive ahead of us, which is fun. Been listening to a lot of podcasts and stuff, so, let's do this. So the coffee at the resort was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. It was literally flavored water. And so I found out though that I have my star reward at Starbucks. So I got the biggest thing of coffee ever. And I'm going to nurse it throughout my journey. Don't worry, I'm not downing 5 shots of espresso right away. I will be nursing it, but I am looking forward to having some coffee. Hello, I have my star reward. All right. Thank you, you too. Also, my brother got me $20 to Starbucks for my trip. So, shout out to you, Zach. Thanks. Go ahead. Okay, so I set this up before I left so it'd be safe for me to drive and talk to you guys. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, as you can see, but you can't see because of my sunglasses, which are prescription, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Last night, I think I had a panic attack. I'm actually don't know. You're like, how do you not know? I think it might have been a dream. That's the problem. Because I have very realistic dreams on where I'll be very confused. Like the next day when I wake up in the morning, I don't know when and where I am usually, or what happened the day before. Or I think like it's the next day because this day already happened. And I just get very confused when I wake up. And so last night I woke up and I was like, wait, I have a weird memory of last night where my heart started racing, I couldn't slow down my heart, and then I couldn't catch my breath either. I went full panic attack mode. And I'm just like, did that actually happen? And I think it might have. Like, there's a good chance that it actually happened. Because I was so drowsy, because I was so tired, and I fell asleep around like 7 o'clock. I think, yeah, I already told you before. And so because I fell asleep early and I slept really deeply, I think I might have woken up like in the middle of the night. Yeah, it was like around 12 or so. Wait, I think this actually happened because I did wake up around 12. I woke up around midnight and I was like, okay, it's time to get out of bed. I was like, wait, it's midnight. It's not even the next day yet. And I think that might have been because I had a panic attack. I think it actually happened. And which is very odd because, I mean, there's a lot of stress going on, but I'm really removing myself from stress right now. I know exactly what I'm doing. There are unknowns, but I pretty much got everything figured out. Everything set up. I just need to arrive and basically start living is really all I need. So it might have been like a relief panic attack, which happens sometimes. I realize you can't see me at all right now. My camera will not see my face. Maybe if I take off my glasses, oh, it's bright. Will it see me better? No? Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want to crash. But this has happened to me before where there's been a ton of stress and then it all releases, and then that triggers a panic attack where I'm not stressed anymore, but that kind of release of stress triggers it. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if it's a common thing or not, because for me it's very rare. So I haven't really looked into it a whole lot. But just because you have a panic attack doesn't mean that whatever you're doing right now is wrong. It could be that you change something and you're going in the right direction, and then that kind of release of stress, or the stress from doing the right thing and doing something unknown. So don't panic about having a panic attack, because that will just make your anxiety worse. I definitely have seen anxiety in my life a lot more recently, rather than depression. And I think it's the stress of just all this change has triggered a lot of anxiety in my life, and not so much depression, because I'm excited about the change and it makes me really happy. So it doesn't necessarily trigger depression, but it really triggers my anxiety because there's so much changing. So it's like I have one or the other. I can't win. I either have depression or I'm anxious. So I mean, I have felt a lot better. I mean, yesterday was amazing. I just sat back to relax, had a nice dinner, beautiful views. I just love this scenery that you've seen a little bit of, and it's really, really beautiful. It's just awesome. I just love it. So yeah, so I'm having a fun time driving. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. If you guys have any, I mean, it's too late now. I realize it's too late now because I've already traveled. But you know, if I ever do a lot of driving again, or I just listen to podcasts a lot. So if you have any that aren't mine, communicate with confidence. If you have any, go ahead, comment below with your favorite podcast that you think I should listen to, because I really love them. Or honestly, music, any kind of artist that you think I might not know, like smaller artists that aren't really that popular. I'd love to hear who you like, because I love finding those small artists that have a distinct voice, that really have a lot of passion behind what they're saying. And it doesn't matter the genre. Like, I know I'm all the way because like NF, he's really popular now, but I followed him back with his first album, I think, like a few months before he released his second album. And what attracted me to him was the passion in his music, and he was pretty small at that point. And even like alternative rock bands, like everything, like even like I got into metal because who was listening? Some friends of mine we were going out, and they were listening to metal, and I got into it. I'm like, you know what matters to me is that on a technical level the music is good, but more than that is that you're passionate about the music and you really love it, because that love really shows through the art. The same thing, with like paintings, is that I just really love seeing the art, the passion behind it, not necessarily technical prowess. Like, I love modern art because it's wild, it's pure imagination. It's just something completely unexpected, rather than just a very technically good painting of like a landscape or a person. I'm like, okay, you're obviously talented at painting realistic things because that's hard to do, but for me, it doesn't showcase a sign of passion behind it. So I would love to hear one fun podcast or interesting podcast that you guys listen to, but more importantly than that, any kind of like small music artists that you think I would enjoy. I would love to support them and see what it's about. So yeah, leave those in the comments. I'll be pinning my favorite one, so make sure you do that, because I'll listen to them. Okay, I'll give them a try. Okay, if you give me a recommendation, I will try it. Depending on how much I like it, I might try it for a very short amount of time, but I will give it a good old try. Usually with new artists, I listen to one song, I'm like, do I hate it? Then I'm not listening anymore. If I'm like, I don't know, I'll listen to like two more, and usually that's how I judge them. Their top songs, some of their like newer stuff, their older stuff, I try to like have the range behind it. So yeah, do that, and don't panic about panic attacks, because anxiety is not worth having anxiety about. But with that, I've already talked for too long, and this is gonna be a long vlog. We'll see how long it is in the editing room, because I might just cut out everything that I say because I talk too much. But enjoy this sweet, sweet landscape. I'll just throw up right now. It is so beautiful out here. There's nobody around. I can just be as loud as I want. Like, look at this. I mean, this is beautiful. Oh, can I just sleep here? Can I stay here? Look at this. The sun, it's a perfect lighting. Honestly, I'm exhausted for traveling. But this, I wish it comes out. I hope that all my filming is coming out well, because like what the sun came out and it just so cool. I don't even know if you can hear me because the wind's probably so bad, but look at this. I love this place so far. I'm not even at my home yet, and I'm already loving Texas way more than California. Is that bad to say? I don't know. Let's explore some more, okay? Okay, we are on the last leg of the trip. I slept very badly last night. Got maybe 3 hours of sleep, unfortunately. I just tossed and turned all night. But it is 4:45 in the morning. We are hopefully going to get to my new apartment before noon and check in and see it and get all set up.
Body was like hurting. You know, don't do it, y'all.
So yeah, it's a mess, but it's all mine. This is look. It's all mine. It's all mine. Nobody else's but mine. I mean, as long as I pay rent. But no, this is it. It's a mess right now, and it's super echoey because nothing is set up, and I have no furniture. I have no bed, so I'm gonna be sleeping on the hardwood floor. Well, fake wood. For the next probably 2 nights until Amazon delivers my package. Which is fine, it's good for my back, right? But yeah, just the classic, you know, pizza and, you know, maybe another beverage. By the way, the only way to eat pizza is sausage, pepperoni, and mushroom. Okay? If you're gonna get more toppings, fine. But for 3 toppings, sausage, pepperoni, mushroom. No other way, don't at me. But yeah, so I'm going to be busy setting things up. I'm hoping to get this edited in the next week. But there's a lot of footage to go through. And so I'm gonna be cutting a lot, which is hard for me because I just love showing everything off. So I'm gonna be practicing cutting things out. Whoa there. Oh, it's just good to finally be here after 3 days of traveling and just driving and then sleeping at a hotel and then getting up and driving again. I can't wait to actually make this place my own for as long as I'm here, because who knows how long I'll be here. I mean, I have to be here at least 8 months. So at least 8 months I'm gonna be in Austin. But from then on, who knows? Who knows where I'll be? I don't know. Maybe I'll still be here. It's so cool. Because this place, honestly, I'm driving around. I gotta drive and get pizza and get my Wi-Fi set up. And it feels like home. Like, it just feels so comfortable and everything just feels so right in a way that California never did. And everything, like, and this place isn't perfect. I mean, even this apartment is not perfect. I'm just like, oh, there's that and this and this. But honestly, I don't care. It just feels so good. It just feels so right. It just, I'm so happy. In the meantime, I will be enjoying this space. That's all mine. I would fall to the floor, but it is hardwood. I do not want to hurt myself. See ya.